Hi everyone, welcome back. It's part 2. Today is the 26th of January 2024 and I hope you're all doing well. As mentioned in my comments below in the description box, because I don't want to swamp you with repetition, for those of you that are just jumping in with part 2, in part 1 I do explain briefly why I've been away, but I didn't want to sort of bore you guys, so let's jump into this. Thanks for joining me, and I just want to say I've had a chance to read the messages, and I'm hoping that by the time I've uploaded part 2, I can respond to your beautiful YouTube messages and your incredible support. You guys are amazing. The overwhelming kindness is so beautiful. It really is. You guys are awesome. Just absolutely awesome. So thank you. I wish the very best to you all. You really are very gorgeous people. So thank you so much. Okay, so the Creative Cards and Coasters Collage Stationery Set, there's 4 volumes, and what I've done is I've created a way for you guys to, if you want to make your own greeting cards or thank you cards, or you want to do have little images, extra images to fill out your journals, or you want to use them for collaging or layering or clusters, I've provided this for you so that you can individualize your cards. There are also sentiments. So as I said, there's 4 volumes, but it's also, as you'll see in volume 1, the opportunity for you to even make them into gifts like coasters. So it's a creative journal. You can use the images once you've printed them out in your crafts in whatever way you would like. And just remember, you can minimize the size of these as well if you want smaller variations of these. And if you don't want to go all fancy, you can just cut it out, glue it on a card, and off it goes to whomever you want the card to go to. So if I stop talking, you can enjoy some music and the slideshow presentation, and I'll stop again if I feel I need to explain things. So thank you for joining me. Please enjoy. And you get lots of sentiments and things that you can layer the kits with. So I'll just go back. Okay, so this paper here and this paper here, and there's more of the sentiments. You can layer, you can cut and tear this up and layer it behind each of the cards. And these papers here can be used in your as covers or journal backgrounds, as a layering method. Really, it's up to your imagination and how you would like to use as tear sheets or masterboards or however you wish. But I just thought they might add more dimension or elements for your layering. I must admit, I fell in love with peacocks, so you get to see a lot of them, but there's some journal pages there as well, and different sizing of everything. this is what I mean by the coasters, but they don't have to be used as coasters. They can be used for collage, stationery, and layering up your greeting cards or your journaling cards. So here's an example of what I'm talking about, and I do have a recording of this, of how I put everything together. This is just fast paced for Etsy viewers. I had to put something together, but I will definitely be working at editing this so that you can see how I make coasters. It's a shortcut, it's a fast one, but it's great for gift making. But as I was saying before, these can be used for journaling cards as well. They don't have to be just per se what I've mentioned. It's totally up to your preferences and what ideas it launches for you. So you would have seen these ovals. Well, some of the ovals could act as the card. So I don't know if I can just show you what I mean again. Okay, so see the card here? That's how a card can be made, and I will show you how I do my... Oh, and they can be great for journal toppers, everybody, the creative cards and coasters collection. Great for journal toppers, and I will be sharing that as well. This is what I mean by the card. I show you how I make that, and something happened there. It's totally cut off its head. It's just the way that the what do we call it? Oh dear, the reflection, because there's a bit of acetate on there, so it's created a bit of a reflection. So yeah, don't worry, the peacocks are not headless. Okay, so remember I was telling you about the antique letters, ledgers and ladies? This is volume 2. Lots of variation. I run with a particular image that I love, and then I try to add more variety so it gives you more options. So these are great for tall, ledger, skinny document style journals. Vertical rather than horizontal. So it allows for a lot of backing for anything that's vertical rather than landscape. And sometimes you might want to do your end papers of your larger paper sized journal covers. This kit is great, again, for those of you that want background papers or you want lots of journaling space to write in, and this allows for that, but with more of a floral theme running through. Not many pictures of people, for those of you that don't want people in there. So there's a lot of variety with florals. So I'll just run through again. See here, there's lots of spaces for writing, but there's decorative pages as well. There's a few that are vertical, and yeah. However, this goes, if you wanted to, it goes in with an add-on. I think it was the Bygone Beauties one, for those of you who've purchased it. I show you how to assemble this, but this one I think is a bit smaller. So I'll try to list that below so that you can see how that's assembled, because some of you might be thinking what's going on. Because this is actually designed to be a pocket that you glue. It's not an envelope per se. It's got an envelope flap, but it's a pocket that you glue onto your journal page or crafting project. However, if you want to make it a free floating envelope, then I have a video. Make sure I make that available. So I show you how to make that a closure that goes with it, and I've given you that use A4 or those that use US letter format. I made that available so that you could make it, if you wanted to, with the decorative pages of volume 1. It's not essential, that's why it's a bonus. It's just been thrown in as a little bonus extra. But you can see here that you can make elements that you can layer and make it your own. And here's the pocket with the envelope flap. So I show you how to make your little notebook, but it's got the pen inside. Now you don't have to have the pen, but boy, it's wonderful as a gift. It's so practical, and yeah. Alright, and then you have decorative papers to use as journaling papers, background papers, your collaging, your tear sheets, or backing it up to this, or using them, those papers, to cut out the papers for the notebook, which I will demonstrate to you with that tutorial. So this one is so exciting. Now some of you are pretty smart. You can probably, nut this one out yourselves. But the reason why there's two here is that you glue them back to back just to give them strength. And to get a nice look for the covers, I do recommend presentation or photo paper, because that's nice and clear and sharp. But for the lighter paper, and you're going to be cutting out quite a bit to fill in the notebook, absolutely just plain paper. Even the florals, just do it on plain paper, and they're great as fillers, journal fillers. You can write on these. There's just so much scope for that. It just covers everything for your needs. So this is for A4 users, and this is for US letter users. I've done that so that you can cut them out so that you still have the peacock image or the ancient Rome's image. And this is more boho, but there's a lot of vintage, damask, floral So I can't wait to share this with you. So I think I've waffled on quite a bit. I was supposed to keep this short and I don't think I have. So I apologize for that. But I do hope that that's given you an overview of what's in my shop so you know. But guys, I am so grateful for you joining me today and for your amazing response with my getting back to uploading videos. I deeply appreciate you all. And I hope that you have an amazing day. So thank you, everyone. Please take care. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.